When thinking about making videos on individual heroes, it was hard to go past Noctis for our first one. We all have him, so let's work out how to get the most out of him. Nock is one of those heroes that can quite easily be dismissed as not being valuable when the opposite is in fact true. He's not a sexy hero. He doesn't have any one skill that sets him majorly apart from other heroes that can't be found in other areas of the game. But before you think I'm dismissing him too, let's look at what he does really well. First off, he has hero attack skills for those that love to hit monsters. Yeah, they can all hit monsters, but if you're going to be a monster hunter and really hit those layers hard for material drops and at higher levels blueprints and tomes, then Noctis is going to come in really handy. He also has troop attack skills for the individual main troop types, being cavalry, mage, and warrior. So he can be geared to whichever troop type you like most, or towards the gear sets that you have. Think mage for Glacian, cavalry for winged assassin. When you start allocating skill points to Noctis, really have a think about which troop type your research, gems, and armor leans you towards and send him in the same direction. Then we get onto his march size boosts, and these are huge. Nock has a skill that can increase your march and rally size. At level 100, your march is increased by 12,000 and your rally by 36,000. So say your guild is rallying and you have a heap of troops you want to contribute, activate Noctis and get that extra boost from your march and help them out even more. Loot tiles faster with a bigger march, attack harder with a bigger march. March size is everything. We then move into the higher level skill points, being core HP, armor, and attack. Now these skill points are great because they affect every troop type, with the exception of Siege, which I personally think is not a real troop and I never use it, all at once. And the percentage bonuses are really quite considerable. Lastly, he's going to give you another march slot, which is difficult to get elsewhere. At the moment, the only other bonus march you'll get aside from your research and from having Noctis is to have the Order of Kings unlocked on the Order of Heroes, which is very expensive. Recently, his mastery skill tree has also been loaded, which gives us additional hero attack skills, yet another march slot, further march and rally size increases, and core troop boosts. The biggest thing about this is that his mastery skills are going to apply to any hero active. Noctis does not need to be active for these to apply, which is massive and an absolute game changer. So how do we best use Nock? Well, first and foremost, I'm going to say he's not the best defense hero out there. He's a great hero for sure, but his biggest purpose, I feel, is in providing those march boosts as well as his core troop boosts. He and Ignis are the only heroes that will boost all core troop types all at once within one skill. As an attacker, he's great when you're aware of the way your Empire boosts are geared and what armor you have available to him. When it comes to allocating his skill points, my advice is this, and this is for any hero in fact. Keep in mind that I'm not much of a monster farmer, but always allocate your minimum skill points needed to progress as far down the skill tree as you can. The better skills are at the bottom of the tree. With Noctis, max out his march size and rally capacity, then move on to core troop skills, and then finally work back to the strongest troop type you have and allocate more there to the individual skill points as well. Once you learn how to utilize what Noctis has to offer, he really is quite great and definitely the best all-rounder hero you're going to get.